It's a good job that we're going to make it all happy and nice now. No need to be sad. Let's talk about the innocents.
Do we have to?
Yes.
Yeah, so I watched this on the same day that I watched another film that we saw in Cine Club, which we didn't mention.
No, we didn't.
Do you wanna say, Joe, what it was?
It was a Come and See. Alan Klimov's Come and See.
I think we've sort of briefly touched upon it before.
Mm-hmm.
It's what is it again?
1943 in Belarus, when the German Nazi forces came through and massacred village to village, and it's some of the experiences from a young boy called, I think, Floria or some shit like that. And he's finds a rifle. He's like, "Oh, enjoying the Russian resistance now. It's gonna be so fun." No, war, son, war.
Nice.
And yeah, this is a very it's very
So The Innocents is the perfect film to watch straight after, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, what's it about?
So, in case you don't know what it's about, and it does end on the same track.
It does, yeah. Both Arrival and The Innocents finish with that track.
In essence, it's set in the very sort of closing time of World War II, 1945. Like Chris, well, it's about December 1945.
Okay.
And basically, we have a Red Cross doctor played by Lou de.
Should the French Red Cross?
Yeah.
We should specify at this point.
And she is essentially helping a group of pregnant nuns in a convent in Warsaw, in Poland.
Yeah. So it's Polish nuns. She's French, and there's a bit of a conflict.
A bit of a conflict of tension there.
She can't do that, but she does anyway because she's a rebel.
Yeah. And how do we describe this film and the tone of it?
Well, I suppose it helps to say that the way the nuns, who typically aren't allowed to have sex, as is their decision to be nuns, how do they get pregnant? Well, they get sexually assaulted by Russian soldiers, who also have their way with the French Red Cross nurse at some point.
The Russians were absolute bastards.
It doesn't make them look very nice.
No, they were not nice. No. I mean, but they were good. But even the Allies, we were awful. That's why
everyone did bad things.
And that's what Come and See is really good at. It just shows you no good sides. You're just killing each other.
It makes you hate humanity.
So, I mean, let's just say it's too dark to be enjoyable. That's what I've got written down here.
There's a massive undercurrent of just like
there's a few nuns that are pregnant.
Yeah,
there's a few of them.
Several. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But obviously, there's lots of implications of. The one midwife or the one person who can deliver the baby being French, and the head nun of the convent, I don't know what the term is, but she obviously doesn't want French nurse coming in to help Polish nuns, so there's that kind of issue there. But she stands up for herself, the French Red Cross lass, whose name I forget.
It's actually got that nice little shot and scene when they all run and they're like, "Oh, bless you." And it's nice. It has got its nice little moments, the film.
But then bad stuff just keeps happening, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's really awful because it's rip.
Yeah.
It's very tough to watch, really.
Very tough to watch.
Yeah.
And then by the time it gets to that Max Richter song at the end, you're broken. You're finished.
I think it's like the themes it's playing with are really good.
Yeah.
Obviously about war and about faith and.
I was quite impressed by it. World War II, very big thing. Focusing it down to a very small part of it. Especially towards the end, something that's not really portrayed too much, unless it's about the actual end of the war. But there's no actual end in this film, is there? It's just a very small part of time to a very small.
It's just a period of time, yeah. It's a chunk of time
to a very small group of people. I like the way it's focused in that much. Mm-hmm. It is just a really tough, difficult watch. Some really nice cinematography. Some really nice. Well, not a lot of score, but like I say, that bit at the end. It does very well with the quiet. I think the quietness of it and the limited dialogue at times is effective, but very difficult, very troubling, and very upsetting. There's not much more you can say than that, is there, really?
Not really.
But it is good. It is good. It's just...
it's a troubling but complex and probably rewarding film in the end.
Yeah.
It's very interesting, but it's a chore to watch at times.
I agree.
Because it just bad stuff happens and happens and happens and it doesn't stop. But not as bad as Come and See, though, because Come and See is literally death in a film. I'm still not over it. It's opened the wounds that I'd only just healed from when I watched it for the first time in the summer, and their life is pointless and we're all going to die and humanity is terrible.
I was reading about last night, and no wonder it was so bad though, because apparently that group commandos that went through Belarus was literally just made up of like criminals and the criminally insane and just absolute nutjobs. Apparently, it was so bad that even the actual own SS was like brought in to investigate some of the shit they were doing.
Yikes.
So yeah, when even the Nazis would say you have free reign, they're like, oh wait, tone it down, lads. You've got a problem.
Yeah. Well,
and apparently it was even worse. Some of the things they were doing that was like they couldn't depict in
Really?
the film. Yeah.
Oh, even
much
worse.
Yeah, feeding people to dogs and just
The Nazis.
a lot of people died. Just
the Nazis.
and there's even I don't think it's around the same place set in the film, but it's based off it. There's a statue commemorating it because I'm sure there was one village where I was literally only one survivor, and it's him carrying his son. It's just like, oh my god, awful times, war. Good. Everybody should watch Come and See. It's on YouTube for free.
And The Innocents, if you're interested, is still on the Tyneside for the next week, I believe. So do pack tissues and just
a lot of conflict and emotions with that film.
very much so.
Yeah,
very much
just
so.
like don't know what I'm feeling.
Should we head on to some film news then?
I think we should.
To steer away from the tragedy.